talks classic rock. Q1043.
Well, I've been waiting for Ken Daneyko to be ready to go on the air. Shelley, are you ready right now? Are you ready? Right now? She just changed her clothes, Ken, for this conversation.
Kenny.
Hi, Shelley. How are you?
I'm
Okay.
doing great. Can
Jim,
you see
how
me?
are you?
Okay.
I can see you guys, but I can't see me yet. Let me.
All right. But
Okay.
the important thing is look what I'm wearing. I got my devil horns. I got my Devil's jersey. Look what it says on the back.
Hang on. Let me see my participants. I just see Jim. I don't see you now.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Well, I'm wearing my, and I did
Can
this
you
all
guys
for
see
you.
me?
Yeah, I see you now. I see
All right,
you.
look,
This is on Zoom.
Show
This is
him
on
what
Zoom.
is hanging from my mic.
Okay.
Okay, because you can't see me.
Well, she's got her jersey on and she's got her devil's horns on. What you can't see.
I got my lucky thong on,
Yeah,
too.
what you can't see is her red devil's thong.
But
And this is what hangs from her microphone right here.
Nice.
from when Marty Brodeur's official retirement number 30 raised to the rafters, I was there and we were given that. Every fan in the house got that. It was some night.
And of course, your number was retired. Now, what is the emotions that, the emotional feeling that wells up inside of you when you attend a ceremony like that?
Oh, Jim and Shelley, I didn't even realize we're on. No, no, that's good. It's better natural. Hey, Jim. Well, great to be with you guys. Obviously, what goes on? It's very surreal. I mean, the emotions. Everybody had said to me when Scotty Stevens was getting retired a few months before me, he was the first Devil retired. Get his number retired. Our great captain. They had said he's not going to say too much, and they said when Ken Daneyko gets retired, they're not going to be able to take the mic away from him. That was kind of the running joke with our team and Lou Lamoriello, and I was at a loss for words, and that's hard. That's hard for me, hard to do. But it was just, I was honored. It was special, especially for a player like me, guys. I mean, I humbly say I was a blue collar guy. The state of New Jersey is very blue collar. They related to me, but it just showed you hard work, loyalty pays off, because the guys that are in the rafters, and I mean this sincerely, are all Hall of Famers, superstars. I was that hard-nosed, in the trenches guy, but gave it my all, heart and soul. And
All of his teeth. How many teeth did you lose, Kenny?
13 teeth, official, unofficial. I think it might be the record for all time for players when they retire, as far as how many teeth we're missing, but all worth it, hoisting the cup in our great state of Jersey in front of our great fans.
Three times.
Three times.
Yup, and you were there for all 3 times. Okay, so we're starting the season tonight, hosting the Blackhawks at 7 p.m. It's our home opener, our season opener. The preseason was almost perfect. Damn those Rangers.
Here we go again.
They ruined the perfect
Shelley,
preseason.
let
And
it go. It's over with. This is the
right,
real thing now.
exactly. What are your predictions, Kenny Daneyko?
Oh, sorry, my dogs might be barking in the back.
That's right.
I know this is just
That's
real.
okay.
Three
That's
dogs
all
going
right.
crazy.
We get a glimpse into your home life. Okay, she asked you to
Prediction.
predict.
Yes, no prediction. Look, I'm cautiously optimistic is the term I like to do. And by the way, I'll be calling the game with Steve Cangelosi, Bryce Salvador, and Erica Wachter started off the pregame at 6:30 on MSG Plus. So please make sure your provider has MSG Plus. But watch us if you can't go live. Okay. Now my prediction, guys. I had to throw that in there, but I'm cautiously optimistic. I think our group's ready to take the next step. We have so many good, young, talented guys that showed, they're good players. They're good offensive players. They're fast. It didn't amount into wins last year, but now our general manager, Tom Fitzgerald, added Dougie Hamilton, the prized free agent on the back end, Ryan Graves, both 6'5", 6'6", respectively. We needed to get better on defense, and we certainly did that. So these guys will be able to get the puck up to these guys, hopefully spend less time in our zone. I think we can surprise and be a playoff contender and at least be hanging around till March, where a lot of the hockey world still thinks we're a year or two away. But these young guys have to have that mentality. So for tonight, we play a Hawks team that has already played a game. And sometimes that's more difficult for the team that hasn't played yet because you got to get all the butterflies out and everything and the jitters.
Ken Daneyko is with us here at Q104.3.
Okay, I have a psychological dilemma, Kenny, that I need you to help me with.
Okay, before she gets into this, I want you to understand she's going to ask you to like be a shrink for her because she's dealing with this really weird mental dilemma that's driving her insane.
Hockey shrink.
Yeah, let me just premise it by saying that she is the most loyal and devoted Devils fan you could ever hope for.
And you know that.
Well, Jim, I know that, Shelley. I've been with you guys, and I love being on with you guys. I've been in studio with Shelley. We've taken pictures with the Stanley Cup rings on, right, Shelley?
Right.
Okay,
I know that, and I love that and appreciate.
So listen, Ken, to her dilemma.
Okay, so my dilemma is the Islanders. My dilemma is there are so many Devils that are now Islanders that when the Devils aren't playing, I get that warm, fuzzy feeling when the Islanders win. I mean, it started with Lou Lamoriello, so he's the president and GM. Zach Parise now, Corey Schneider, Kyle Palmieri, Andy Green, and then there was Travis Sage. Come on. How do I get over this?
Yeah, I hear you. I understand your dilemma, Shelley, but obviously having been with their general manager, president now, Lou Lamoriello, for many years, and great respect for him. And he was like an uncle to me, I would say, during my time in New Jersey. So we always have a special bond winning all those cups. Having said that, he loves familiarity. He loves guys that he knows what he's going to get out of them. So obviously, there's been a lot of veteran Devils players over the years go to Long Island with Lou Lamoriello, and that's him. And how do you get over it, Shelley? I mean, the only way is just focus on your team. Let it go over there in New York. And hey, I want to see all three local teams, the Islanders, Rangers, Devils, make the playoffs one day, maybe even this year, because then it puts hockey at the forefront in our great tri-state area here.
Right.
But when we play Lou, I love Lou Lamoriello. I always wish him the best. But when he plays the Devils, I want to beat him bad. I want our guys.
Of course.
Well, I had much respect for all those guys you said, but they're the enemy now, Shelley. So we've got to let them move on.
All right. All I have to say is, let's go Devils.
All right. MSG Plus. That's tonight at 6:30 for the big pregame show.
Shelley, that's what we're going for. Here's the prediction.
Yeah. The ring. Yeah, Kenny.
Ken was holding up his ring finger with a ring on it to the camera. That's what Shelley was reacting to. Okay, so MSG Plus, and that's 6:30 for the pregame show. Puck drops at 7:00.
Woo.
Devils home opener at the Rock against the Chicago Blackhawks. You know, one of our coworkers is a big Blackhawks fan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. Our boss is a Bruins fan.
Yeah, our boss is a Bruins fan. How do you explain that?
Chicago had a lot of respect for the Blackhawks. They just had a mini dynasty, and starting in 2010 when they won 3 cups in 6 years, and they have some of the great players, Patrick Kane and Jonathan Toews. So for the fans in general, it's fun to watch these guys, but our Devils have to beat them. They're removed from those Stanley Cup years, but they have a great organization, great team as well.
All right. Well, Ken, thank you so much for joining us this morning as we begin a brand new hockey season. You know, you always have good friends here at Q104.3.
Thanks for having me on, guys. Always a pleasure, Jim and Shelley. And yes, Shelley, go Devs, baby. We gotta start the season off right with a victory tonight.
Yes.
New York's classic rock, Q104.3.